What's going on, my fellow Hoosiers, my fellow beer lovers, cider lovers, or just general fans of my channel? With a high of 72 and it only feels like it's 69 and there's a slight breeze, pretty much similar to yesterday, it is once again another beautiful day in Indy. Welcome back to Klaudless in Indy. I'm Klaudless and I'm in Indy. And fortunately for you, it is another beverage review. So you're probably wondering, what is he going to be reviewing today? Well, I need to get a little personal with you guys. First off, my daughter's here with me, as per usual. So if you see a black box, then that's her. I try not to, have her too much on the camera. Second, not a lot of things faze me. Okay. Whether it's big or small, but there's one thing that I do not like, okay? And that's spiders. I don't like spiders, all right? Although, as of recently, I have become more accepting of daddy longlegs because, they apparently kill bugs in your house and whatnot. But I did see a spider today while I was doing the lawn, and it was an interesting one. I think they call it like an orb spiral spider. Somewhere in the B-roll, I'll, maybe somewhere around here, I'll show you guys a video of it. But you know what? I think with the daddy long legs, I'm going to give another spider a chance. What spider is that, you ask? Well, with my mild arachnophobia here, I'll be reviewing the Screaming Spiders by Sun King Brewery, based in Indianapolis and Sarasota. So, what's worse than spiders? Well, definitely Screaming Spiders. I would add, especially if they screamed, when they, as like their warning sign, similar to like a rattlesnake. Absolutely insane. But yeah, I got a 4-pack here from the brewery. I believe they released this on May 10th. So it's been a few weeks since this has been out. And I've only had this on tap as a sample. I've not had a pint of this. I've not had it in the can. So if this is your first time trying it because you want to try it along with me, we'll be trying it for the first time together from the can. Full pint. Well, not drinking a full pint on this video, but let's just cut to opening the can, and we'll get right into this. All right, so Screaming Spiders. Now you can actually find this can on their website. I did try to do some research on this before doing this beer review, yeah. So let's just go ahead and describe the can. So, Screaming Spiders World Tour. So I'm guessing that's a band or some kind of performance group, or some kind of arachnid invasion, right? But live. So we have here what looks to be kind of a black widow with a skull on its abdomen there. Okay, it does have 8 legs, it looks like, so thus making it a true spider. Okay, and this is an unfiltered India Pale Ale featuring Mosaic and Cascade hops. You guys know how much I love it when beers put the type of hops that they use, okay, in the beer. They don't typically put the type of malts that they use, and I love it when they do. But I still appreciate it when they put the type of hops that they use in the beer. Look at that. It's almost like a banner. It says 21 and over. I'm not sure if you guys can see that. There we go. There it is. Okay. It says 21 and over. Maybe it's like kind of like a show, but obviously it's also obviously federal law, 21 and over to drink. But they could just be talking about, like the show. Also says brewed and canned by Sun King Brewery, Indianapolis, and Sarasota, Florida. It's got some other stuff on here that I haven't seen before. For instance, like this can works. So that's new. Haven't seen that before. I wonder if that has to do with the labeling of this can. I'm not sure if you guys have noticed, but on a lot of their cans in the past, it was clearly a sticker on the can. Maybe I'll post some B-roll showing that. But this is, you know, an actual, this is wrapped around the can. I'm not sure if that's, you know, if things have changed. Maybe there's not a can shortage anymore. But yeah, I mean, that's, yeah, pretty, for the most part, simple can design here. I absolutely love this, though. So before we crack this open, we'll be using my wine-in glass. I was gonna use my Teku glass, but I'm like, you know what, I'm really feeling the wine-in glass today, so we'll be using that. Wow, that wind is really picking up, and it's absolutely gorgeous out here. And my daughter's, of course, once again chewing on my sunglasses. Oh, man. Okay. Look at that, you guys. Look at that. Oh, that's what I like to see. That is what I like to see, you guys, when it comes to unfiltered or hazy. And a lot of breweries I've been noticing has been kind of playing with the words hazy and unfiltered. You know, and me personally, I think there is a difference between hazy and unfiltered. It's almost kind of like a blonde ale and a cream ale. I guess it's really up to the brewer to decide what they mean, you know, or what that means rather. But look at that beautiful head. Well, I guess you guys can't see it, but the head isn't really crazy on here. Not a lot of head with this one. But where was I going with that? I guess to me, what a hazy means that there may be some sediment in there. It's not going to be fully transparent, right? While unfiltered pretty much means, to me at least, you're going to get all the sediment. You know, you're going to get all the pulp. Talking about like OJ here, because a lot of hazies remind me of OJ. But this here kind of reminds me a little bit of pineapple juice. That's kind of the color that I'm getting from there. It's you know, yellow, almost not a dark, it's not necessarily a dark yellow, but maybe a dark yellow. Yeah, not yet gold. Okay, but still very, very nice. I want to say it's somewhat transparent there. I can actually see, I'm not sure if you guys can see, at least towards the bottom, I can see the logo, the Indiana logo through the glass. It's kind of hard to tell through the camera there, but I can see it. This beer is a little cold, so it's causing some condensation on the glass, but I think that if the beer wasn't cold, I probably would be able to see through it more. So, not very strong on the aroma. I think that if the aroma was really strong, I probably would have smelled it by now. Oh, and there it is. Wow. Wow. Definitely getting that piney. And like I said, it reminded me a little bit of pineapple juice, and that's kind of that citrus. That's kind of the citrus that I'm getting, kind of a pineapple citrus there. I mean, maybe even a grapefruit. I would say more so grapefruit, actually. Yeah, pine and grapefruit is what I'm getting from this. Let's get into this, you guys. Oh wow. Oh wow. That is very, very interesting tasting. I mean, as expected from an unfiltered or a hazy IPA. Speaking of which, they didn't put the ABV on here, but we already know that. We already kind of expect that now, don't we? If we've been following my channel long enough, then you already know that, at least when it comes to Sun King beers, chances are there's not going to be an ABV on the beer. So with that, or IBUs. So with that being said, maybe I'll do a cut about now, showing on Untappd or the website, you know, what the ABV is in the IBUs. What's going on, you guys? This is editor Klaudless here. We're going to go ahead and head to the sunkingbrewery.com website, and we're going to look up the stuff about the Screaming Spider. So I have the website pulled up here. We're going to go ahead and go to beverages. Scroll down. There it is, Screaming Spiders. It's exactly what the can looks like. All right. And Screaming Spiders Unfiltered IPA. Screaming Spiders, is an unfiltered, juicy IPA made with Mosaic and Cascade hops for a combination of floral, tropical, fruity, and earthy character. It's an ABV of 6.5% and 30 IBUs, and I think I actually called that. So, I think I actually called that. I can't remember. Since I haven't edited the video yet. But yeah, I think I said about somewhere between 25, 35 IBUs, but I was settling on 30, and boom, there you go, shebang. It's a seasonal release and in a hop pack, available in 16 ounce, 4 pack, 12 ounce, etc. Yeah, not much information, left. So I'm gonna go ahead and go back to the video. All right, welcome back. Welcome back. So, by the way, that would have been in post. That would have been in post. So I don't actually know. But what we do know is that in order for it to be considered an IPA, it has to be above 6% ABV. I mean, just from the bitterness that I'm getting, it's going to be anywhere between, maybe 25 to 35 IBUs. I'd go as far as to say maybe 30 IBUs. I'm going to say, there's, a tad bit of resin there. That was the first thing that popped into my mind. I'm not 100% sure if I'm actually tasting that, but the pine and the grapefruit, maybe a little bit of pineapple. Those are pretty much the dominant flavors that I'm getting. The bitterness there, or the finish. I want to say the finish is kind of is a very smooth finish. Very smooth. The bitterness does stay on the tongue for quite some time. But this is really easy drinking. Well, I mean, to be fair, most hazy IPAs or unfiltered IPAs that I've had are pretty easy drinking. I mean, they're known for being smooth. They're not going to necessarily be crisp. But yeah, this is, I want to say crushable, but This has been sitting outside for a while, probably maybe a good 20 minutes or so, while I was setting up, and I accidentally had this sitting in the sun. But I mean, it's still pretty cool. It held its temperature very well. I did bring this out of the fridge. But yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it, you guys. I'm also wonder if there were any spiders harmed in the making of this beer. Okay, I mean, that's a question. I mean, possibly. Maybe are there, Sun King is known for being very creative, making beers with pastries and whatnot, making bourbon barrel aging their beers, rum barrel aging, wine barrel aging, but why not? Why not add some arachnids? We need to show them who is truly in charge here, okay? They may populate my yard, they may populate my house, but at the end of the day, okay, I allow them to, and they need to know that. All right, so I have absolutely no idea, you guys, but I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please like, please subscribe. Share with your friends. You can follow me on Facebook, Instagram, and all those details are down in the description. They really are. So, Also, stay tuned for my next video. I will be reviewing, I don't remember the name of the beer, but it's by Three Floyds. Can you guess what it is? Don't cheat, okay? But if you can guess what it is, put it down in the comments. But I will give you a little guess, kind of a guess. It's a, I want to say it's a Pilsner. It's a light lager. That's all the clues I'm giving you. but anyways, cheers. Wait, oh my. This has been Klaudless and Indy reviewing the Screaming Spiders Unfiltered IPA by Sun King Brewery in Indiana in Sarasota, Florida. So with that being said, cheers, slancha, salud, skol, nastrovia, prost, peace out, and I'll see you guys in the next one.